An aggressive third wave of the COVID-19 virus, coupled with a low response to the national vaccination campaign, prompting an extension to the country's state of emergency until August 13th. Fern Carey reports from Parliament that while the Prime Minister tabled the resolution in the House of Assembly this morning, he's optimistic that the state of emergency may soon end.
The nation's chief and member of Parliament for Killarney, Prime Minister the Most Honourable Dr. Hubert Minnis, tabling a number of documents in the House of Assembly Monday, including the Proclamation of Emergency, which provides for the state of emergency in the country to be extended for another 3 months. This as the country continues to grapple with a third wave of COVID-19.
Despite the fact that a national vaccination distribution program is in progress, there remains a comparatively low percentage of fully vaccinated persons in the Bahamas. And whereas there is a third wave of infections on the islands of New Providence and Grand Bahama, which continue to cause illness and death in the Bahamas, and whereas, according to the scientific and medical advice, COVID-19 is likely to persist as a pandemic in the Bahamas for a foreseeable future, and whereas I'm satisfied that the COVID-19 pandemic continues to persist in the Bahamas.
This newest proclamation of emergency details that restaurants on islands that previously could not offer indoor dining can now offer that service to residents who are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. That includes Abaco and New Providence, and patrons must show proof of their vaccination status. The new order also lifts the nightly curfew from the islands of Abaco, Eleuthera, and Exuma, while the RT-PCR COVID-19 test requirements for persons traveling from Abaco, Eleuthera, and Exuma have been removed. Remaining in place, however, is the 11 p.m. curfew for Grand Bahama and the 10 p.m. curfew for New Providence. Meantime, fully vaccinated people will no longer be required to take the RT-PCR COVID-19 test for travel here to New Providence and Grand Bahama. And fully vaccinated travelers are not required to take the test to enter the country. Prime Minister Minnis also gave notice that House members will debate a resolution to extend the emergency orders when Parliament meets again this coming Wednesday.
This resolution, Mr. Speaker, it is our hope that we would not need the 3 months. It is our hope that with the vaccination aggressively and progressively moving throughout the world and continue to the Bahamas, that and with the cooperation with our populace and following the mitigation protocols of the pandemic, that we would see a turn, and once that commenced, we would love to remove all emergency powers orders so that individuals can return back to their normal life following the new protocols of world standard and the world may put forth as quickly as possible.
The House of Assembly has been adjourned to Wednesday, May 19th at 10 a.m. Fern Carey, ZNS Network News.